What's going on, everybody? This is D Card Lady coming at you. All right, today we're going to talk about my 0 to 10K challenge review, day 2. All right. As you already know, if you haven't caught the video from day 1, definitely I'm going to start a playlist for this and link it in the bottom for you. But basically, I'm taking you guys on my challenge to go from 0 to 10K, meaning $10,000 in a single month of my online business. And I'm taking you guys with me, right? So you can see the training that I go through every single day and hear about my review of it and my results, right? So stick around to the end because I'm definitely going to let you guys know how you could get in on some cool bonus training. So that way you guys can have this type of success in your business as well. So other than that, guys, check it out. All right, we're back again. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and talk about day 2 of this 0 to 10K challenge, right? So we'll go ahead and take you through, like I said on the previous video, a few of these days I had already done, so, but I'm not that far off, and, so you're not that far off in watching me in my journey. So let me share my screen and go ahead and let you know what we had to do on day 2 and how we rocked out, all right? So I'm going to share my screen here. All right, so in day 2 over here of our 0 to 10K challenge, right? We definitely start off with our video right here that gives us the outlay of everything that we're going to do. And of course, we start out with our 30 minutes of our seminar with Bob Proctor. Now, I wrote down some notes as far as some of the things that I took from it. So let me go ahead and show you, well, read to you. All right. Now, this is what I learned on this video. A lot of things, I get a lot of information from this video with Bob Proctor. The video itself is like 10 hours or whatever, so we're only doing like 30 minutes a day. But just like I did, on day 1, on day 2, I did more than 30 minutes. And once again, it is because I was interested, right? So these are some of the things that I took away from that video. All right. It says that we have the ability to accept or reject an idea. Okay. So basically what that means is, because in the normal sense of it, you just think, in the basic sense of it, you're like, okay, yeah, of course you can say yes or no to something, right? But a lot of times people do things just kind of like out of habit, right? And they act as if they don't have the ability to say no, right? But in reality, we do have the ability to say no to something, to an idea. All right. So when it comes to learning new habits in our lives, we have to actually think deeply about the information before we just reject or accept it. So, all right, so basically what he was saying was, when someone is introducing something new to us, right, it may be so new to the point where we're like, I never heard of that. So, and a lot of times we're skeptical about stuff and we're like, well, I never heard of that, so that must not be true. And we just go ahead and block it out, right? But here's the thing. Unless we start thinking, using cognitively, actually, intentionally thinking about things, we're going to continue to accept old traditions, for example, just accepting traditions, right? Because that's what we were not born with, but born doing. Meaning, like, for instance, just give me an example. Like, let's say, for religion, for an example, right? Religion, right? A lot of us, if you grow up, it doesn't really matter which, religion you chose, but if you grow up as, let's say, a Christian, right? And your family is Christian, right? So they're going to teach you certain things that go along the line of that religion. Or if your family is Muslim, then, you're going to be taught things that go along the line of that religion, right? And so it kind of gets embedded into your subconscious, right? So you wind up doing the things that, go along with that particular religion, as an example, right? Instead of actually thinking about the things. Right. And that's how we do in life, too. It's not just in religion. We do that in life. We just, we were as kids, we were taught certain things. Right. So, what happens is, over time, it embeds itself into our subconscious. Right. So we just do it without thinking about it, without actually deeply thinking, hey, is this going to help me in my life, or is this going to hinder me in my life? And then accepting or rejecting the idea. So he's letting us know that we have the ability to accept or reject an idea. All right. And then he says, if we can say that something will cause us to move in a positive direction in our lives, then we should accept it versus merely rejecting it out of skepticism based on our old habits. So it's like, let me say, if somebody is, telling you about a business opportunity, let's just say, right? And, let's say the product side of it could be like health products, or maybe not even health products that you would ingest in your body. Let's say a health regimen, right? Like an exercise regimen. They're like, hey, if you work out, just 7 minutes a day type situation, this is going to help your body feel more energetic, right? Now, I was actually in a business opportunity that was like that, as far as it was called a 7-minute workout. It was basically saying that, hey, if you do this workout the way they tell you to do it for 7 minutes a day, that this is going to increase your energy, it's going to increase your overall health and things of that nature, right? Well, this is what happens sometimes. As people, we will, listen to the person saying it, and off the bat, we're like, I don't know if that'll work. No, I don't even want to hear that, because I don't think that's going to work. I don't think it can, I don't think I can, be healthier in just 7 minutes, because every other book or every other seminar or every other, audio tape that I read said that I need to be working out, 2 hours a day or whatever, right? So if you have that mindset, when in reality, right, you didn't even think about the fact that just working out will help you. Just that right there. So then why would you reject someone who's saying that, okay, if you work out 7 minutes a day, this is going to help you? The working out period will help you. So then what's the purpose of rejecting it, right? So, but the point of what I'm saying is, going through this first part, the seminar with Bob Proctor is opening up my mind to see things differently, right? Like that example I gave you, because this is the type of stuff that we as people do. We reject things that could have helped us just because of our old conditioning that told us that we need to work out 2 or 3 hours a day to get results, right? That's the old conditioning. And we just reject stuff because it's not what we're used to, right? When in reality, if we thought about it, it's like, well, it may not be what we're used to, but can it have a positive effect? If it can have a positive effect, why are you rejecting it? I don't know, right? So that's what we talked about in that seminar. So you can see I'm really, really excited about going through this, right? So, all right. So the next thing we had to do is our daily workout physical conditioning. And like I said, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I actually did it today, right? I have a little exercise bike or whatever. It's an elliptical is what it's called, right? I call it a bike, but it's an elliptical. So and don't get me wrong, I've had it for a while, right? Well, not years, but you know how that is, right? I've had it for a while, and, it just kind of sits there looking at me, and I'm looking at it, right? That's how it goes, right? But, as I'm going through this training, I said, hey, one of the things we're supposed to do, we're supposed to commit to this. Like, we can't expect to see results immediately, right? But we have to commit to the process so that we can get to the results. So I actually did the workout. I got on my bike. I did 5 minutes. Basically what I did is I would break it up. Like, it'll be 5 minutes total, but I would walk for a minute, run for a minute, walk for a minute, run for a minute, then walk for a minute. So that's a total of 5 minutes. So that is the regimen I set myself on. Because another thing that we're learning in this training, all right, and this specifically relates to, why I chose that particular workout regimen, is because it also talks about that when you try to take on too much, when you try to do too much, right? Because if I'm used to hearing that, hey, you need to be, doing these exercises 2 hours a day or hour a day, whatever the case may be, right? And then you try and do all of that, right? More than what you're used to doing, but like a lot more than what you're used to doing. A lot of times what happens is you don't finish it, you don't follow through. Like, you may start it for like a week and then you'll fall off because you tried to go from 0 to 10 in like 2.2 seconds, right? So, and that happened to me, right? When I tried to work out before, I was walking, I had went from not walking a long time, right, to walking a mile, and it's like, oh yeah, that sounds good, right? But then I lost interest. I didn't know what happened. You know what I'm saying? Just being real with you. I didn't know what happened. So now going through this training, like I said, because part of our regimen is we need to listen to 30 minutes of Bob Proctor, right, on You Were Born Rich. I'm now understanding, like, oh damn, that's what happened. Didn't know that, right? But part of all of this business and life period is being consciously aware of what happened so that you could change it. So now I'm like, damn, that's probably what happened to me, man. Okay, let me, so now I'm in a point of I have to recondition my mind to not try to listen to the old habits, listen to the old things, right? Trying to follow that. And then, I wind up falling off. So I started again. And that's why I started where I did at the 5 minutes, because if I haven't, worked out in a long time and everything like that, I don't want it to be where I'm trying to overdo it. And then I'm up there like, man, I don't even want to do this. Right. And falling off. Right. I don't want that to happen to me. So I'm reconditioning my mind to do it differently. So I did it. Right. I did it today. So that's what's up. I actually did have more energy too. I don't know. I felt like, what I'm saying? Like, I know it's like cliche. People like, oh yeah, you exercise, have more energy. But I'm just, like I said, I'm being real with you. I actually did feel better. You know what I'm saying? I was able to finish my work, and not just the homework, because we have a business to run too, but I was able to actually finish my work throughout that day and not feel like, I want to go to sleep, right? Because I don't really have a time to just go to sleep just because, like in the middle of the day, right? When there's other things that I need to be doing that are productive in the middle of the day, right? So that actually helped me with that, like for real. All right. So the next thing we had to do is we had to review our goal cards. All right. Remember those goal cards that I mentioned in the last video? All right, cool. Now, if you haven't noticed by now, I actually keep mine handy because I'm at my computer a lot, working, making videos and stuff like that. So I keep them handy. So once again, I'm going to show you in every video too, my goal card, right? All right. And this is the one that I set for June 30th of 2019, that I'm going to make $5,000 in one single month in my online business. All right. So we review the goal cards every day. And then the second goal card that we make, right, is here. All right. And this one says that I'm going to make $10,000 in one single month by September 30th in my online business. All right. So every day, all right, multiple times a day, we review those goal cards. We say it aloud, right? We read it and we ingest it and let it be one with us, right? Be one, right? So anyway, so I did that. All right. Then the next thing we're supposed to do is finish setting up our YouTube channel. All right. So by way of getting our channel art, so I did get my channel art. He gave us a link to actually, be able to get our channel art. And you can make your own channel art, of course. But a lot of us are just starting with this YouTube journey as far as doing it correctly, right? We were kind of doing it haphazardly before. I didn't know what the heck we were doing. So I'm definitely following what he said to do. So I took his recommendation. I ordered my channel art and everything like that. So it says that it takes 24 hours to come in. And like I said, because I'm making this video a few days after the fact, let's just assume it didn't come in yet, right? All right, so I ordered my channel art, and it says to put in an about me, add the about me section and the keywords. So I did add some info to the about me section and the keywords like we were supposed to. And in the about me section, right here, we talk about our description. And this is the description I chose. And like I said, like in a previous video, he tells us, right, how to actually write an effective one. So it's not like you got to figure it out, right? He actually tells us how to do it, and then we go and do it. So here's mine. I'll just read it off, right, because I really like it. It says, this channel is about dispelling the status quo myths about starting a successful online business. I'm committed to educating aspiring online marketers with the truth of what it takes to actually succeed in their business. I'll be going into the tools, mindset, and training needed to be able to recognize the real from the fake. This will help cut to the chase and avoid costly pitfalls that online marketers face in their journey. This will allow you to access shortcuts to achieve success online. No longer will you fall prey to the so-called gurus who only lead you down a rabbit hole. Been there, done that. You can actually achieve financial freedom as an affiliate marketer, online marketer, network marketer, small business owner, stay-at-home mom, single parent, student, or even a complete newbie. This channel will help you succeed whether online or even in offline business. D-Real Marketer is keeping it real, all right? Because D-Real Marketer is for my new channel, all right? So I did that section right there, pretty simple. And then what we did is we had to set up our Facebook fan page, and he just showed us how to edit the profile section and then just start adding some people on there. Okay, so now I did have a delay on doing this because I'm pretty sure you guys probably already know Facebook and Instagram had their little shutdown situation, right? So yeah, so Facebook was broke, right? Facebook was broken. So I had to do this the next day, this part right here, because Facebook was acting up. But I did get it completed right here, and we just set it up in the description. Now the description is not nearly as long because of the fact that it doesn't let you put a lot of long things in there for a Facebook description. But that is what I have there for my Facebook description. And it says, I am committed to educating aspiring online marketers with the truth it takes to actually succeed in their business, keeping it real, right? Because that's my new, what you say, motto or whatever. I'm keeping it real. All right, that's what I'm doing. So that's what we talked about there. All right. And then as you see, that was the end of, move that out of the way. That was the end of what we needed to do for day 2. Now to give you my feedback, you know, and I'm probably going to say this on like all the videos or multiple of the videos, right? I am so glad that it goes at the pace it's going. I'm glad it goes, you know, in a step-by-step format that it goes in, because it's easy to keep up with. Okay, it's easy to actually complete tasks if you know what order you're supposed to do the tasks in. You know, when you're out there and you have no clue what order you're supposed to do anything, you get lost, and that happens a lot. You know, in online business, it's happened to me before. So I'm definitely loving that. I'm loving the fact that we're reinforced to watch more of the, you know, You Were Born Rich, because it's actually opening my mind to, you know what I'm saying, look at things differently so I can see what makes me different from where I am, you know, and the people who are where I want to be in the sense of their, you know, their achievements in their life, you know, and it's not, and I'm not just talking about money, but money is a part of it, but I'm not just talking about money. I'm talking about a person's achievement where they're already at the level of, you know, they are in a routine of, let's say, working out, you know what I'm saying, every day. That's an accomplishment. You know, that is something that I'm striving for. You know what I'm saying? So this right here is letting me see the things that I wasn't doing, and to understand not just the things I wasn't doing, but stepping back and understanding why I wasn't doing these things, you know, because it's one thing to say, oh, okay, you just need to do more, but you need to understand why weren't you doing more, right? And that's what I'm learning, you know, from, you know, the Were Born Rich seminar, is understanding why wasn't I doing those things, so that way I can change my habits to now do those things. And like I said, with everything going in a step-by-step manner, we didn't even have to guess like where to get the channel art if we didn't know how to create our own. I'm really loving that. And it wasn't one of those situations where, like, because, you know, sometimes people can be, you know, concerned with, oh, well, yeah, they just wanted you to hit that link and pay like $50 and you probably could have got it for like $10, right? No, that wasn't the case, right? And even if it was, but it wasn't, but even if it was, it's like, well, if I would have spent more than $50 worth of my time, you know, trying to figure out where to get channel art, I would have been better off paying $50 anyway, right? Instead of wasting all of my time doing that. But that wasn't the case here. But these are some of the things that I like, you know, that is going in a step-by-step manner. And I'm actually learning the mistakes that I made before, so that way I can change them, not just for the new channel, you know, that we're doing here, you know, D-Real Marketer, but, you know, for any old channels that I have, you know what I'm saying, I can go back and fix them because I obviously did them wrong. All right. But I just want to give you guys my honest feedback. And like I said, you know, definitely, you know, I'm going to be keeping up with this as far as letting you guys know what my regimen is, what I'm doing along this journey, you know, of 10K, you know, 0 to 10K. That's what I'm doing. So take it away. Well, all right, guys, man, I'm telling you, day 2 already is packing in the info for me. Hopefully you enjoyed that video of my 0 to 10K challenge review. Day 2. All right, and who knows how many days we have left to do, but I don't care. Whatever it takes, I'm taking you guys along with me on my journey to get to $10,000 per month in a single month in my online business. All right, and I'm glad you stuck around. If you did find value, please do like the video, share the video, and subscribe to my channel. Go ahead, show me some love on this journey, right? And go ahead and crush the bell. Let me know, you know, so that way you can be alerted the next time that I come out with some content, because I already told you I'm bringing this to you every single week and every day by day on this 10K challenge for sure. All right, and definitely, if you want to go ahead and start your online journey in your business and you want to get connected to me in my #1 money-making opportunity online, the very first link in the description, go ahead, click that. All right, go ahead, jump aboard of Team D Card Lady, right? This is what we do. All right, other than that, guys, you already know me, you, and everybody. We're going to take this ride to the top, baby. All right, and I'm out.